Hello people. Let me lick. Ooh. Okay. How y'all doing? As I speak to y'all, it's what, 9 o'clock, so good morning or good night, depending on what time you watch this video. But hey, the name of this channel is, I forgot what the name of the channel is because I changed the name. I think it's Kia B Spiritual Hub. But like, hey, welcome. If you are new, hey, how are you? Welcome to my channel. If you already like the vibe, I know I'm a little awkward right now. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you are returning, thank you so much for returning back to me, because y'all know I be taking like long breaks, but it don't be on purpose. I swear it don't. And if you don't want to hear me talk, just look down in the description box and you will see the power selections and all that. But yeah, I've been life in a good way. In a good way. I've been going through a lot of changes, and I'm supposed to be graduating in May, so yeah, a lot of different stuff been happening. Job changes, life changes, people entering my life and all that. So yeah, and I hope y'all is doing nice. I hope life been treating y'all well. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Somebody say bless you, please. But anyway, let's get to the video. So today it's time to say we're doing what's the T on you, 3D and spiritual. So let's get to it. Okay, so I have 3 power selections. We have power 1, the Ace of Cups, and then we have power 2, the Temperance, power 3, the 7 of Swords. Power 1, power 2, and power 3. Feel free to pause this video to choose your power. You may hear a commercial in the back, but please feel free to pause the video to choose your power, and I will see y'all at y'all reading. What's the T on you, 3D and spiritual? Okay, so power 1, we have Ace of Cups for y'all. So I was picking up on like 2 different things. I feel like the people who chose this path can be very intuitive. Maybe normally you can be very aligned, and like, I don't know, it's a thing of like, when you are a too intuitive person, or when you like in touch with yourself, or what it is, like yourself, your intuition, or like your spiritual self, in the sense of like whether or not you're religious or spiritual, or whatever your like religious beliefs are. I feel like you can tell when you are feeling unaligned or when you are feeling aligned. So it's something about that coming in, like a message of that. Like maybe if y'all have been feeling like you may feel unaligned in some type of way, it may be a need to you to like I heard revamp your practice. Like if there's a certain routine that you may do in regards to your spiritual or religious routine, maybe there's something that you may need to add on. Also I'm like getting like clips of like motivational, or like them uplifting videos that may give tips of like, oh, you may need to journal. I'm getting something about like of course journaling, or like motivational speeches, or like maybe somebody watching a sermon or something. If it's not a sermon, like maybe you may have like, it's giving me, it could be anything. Like it could be a song. I just keep hearing revamp. like something that you may need to add on to your routine, or it's also giving me something that you may used to do in terms of like just feeling renewed spiritually or just energetically, that you may need to go back to. That could be in the terms of music, that could be in the terms of journaling, that could be in the terms of listening to a certain person, whether it's a motivational speaker or reading a certain book or something about detail. It can be like, it's giving me like a certain line of words that written in the book or said in the speech or something that really kind of like helps you to realign. Some of y'all could already be in this energy, or maybe this could already happen, but it's something, again, something like that. It also could just be journaling as well. Like, I don't know, it's giving me a reading. For somebody, could be reading the Bible, or again, any book. You don't have to necessarily, it just depends on who are you individually. As y'all know, this is not a personal reading, so take what resonate and do away with what don't. But I am getting something about like getting yourself back into realignment, because maybe you have been feeling like you unaligned, and you may need to take a break from people just to get yourself back together. If you've been feeling that, if you've been feeling unaligned, this is to confirm your feelings. But just a quick little revamp, I feel like, is in need, or like just like time to yourself, or just a time to also giving like self-love, or just like to pour into yourself. And I can definitely relate to that. It's giving me this, the spiritual tea. And as I'm like giving y'all like this reading, I'm getting like a whole bunch of like notifications. So it may be a need for y'all to also be like, there could be some type of deadline that may be coming up that y'all may need to be on, or like also making sure that you I'm also getting something about like, so also make sure that you like keeping yourself updated, making sure that you are like within routine and not forgetting things as well. Like, there are certain deadlines, but also it's giving me also like something about like maybe you may be getting notified about something. It could be good news as well. Also getting something about like a job for some of y'all, or like a call back from a job for a lot of y'all. Like finalizing their decision, whether it's good or, I feel like for a lot of y'all, it'd be something that you want to hear. Not necessarily it could be, but I do feel like it's giving me good news. But I also feel like it's like unexpected, so it may come when you least expect it, or maybe from a job that you, or organization or whatever that you may not expect it to come from, or where you may not quite have like been your route. Like, you may not have, I feel like for some of y'all, it could be something like you may hear, if it's a job, it's like you may hear back from a job that you want to hear back from. If some of y'all is giving me like, it may be from a job or opportunity that you may not have like expected to go into, but it may have been like something that was like okay, I might as like last option type of thing, but you're gonna hear back from them, and it may make your life take a different route, or require you to take a new route, or something that you may not expect. Like, I don't know, like a different, it's not giving me a big change, but well, kind of, I feel like it is, but it's just also about like how it feel big but not big. I don't feel like it would be too much. What I feel, I feel like it's like a good, it's still good, but it's kind of like, you know, like, damn, I didn't expect that, but okay. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Almost like a curveball, but not really. It's still giving me good news, because I still feel like it's a good opportunity. Because like, even if it's not what you expect, you may end up making more money, or you may get more out of it than what you expect, or you still may get like feel the Ace of Cups emotional fulfillment within this. So yeah, okay. So in terms of 3DT, like gossip or whatever, or how somebody may be feeling, one thing that came up on I'm getting gossip. Somebody could feel like, or may have like spreaded some type of rumor of you being I was getting unreliable, but now I'm getting unrealistic. Especially this is in the terms of like, if it was somebody, it's giving me somebody that you could have dated in the past. This could be an ex, or somebody that you could have, I heard, scorned a lover, somebody that things could not have ended. Like, it wasn't a good ending at all. So I feel like this person could be telling people that you were unrealistic and what you wanted from them, or I just heard batshit crazy. Somebody could have told, this same person could have told people that you was batshit crazy. It's also giving me, this person could have said a lot of different things about you, especially in the past. Now it's like they're trying to revamp their story in some type of way, because it's, to other people, I don't feel like it's making that much sense, or to them it's not. Like, if you have moved on, especially, like, I don't know, it's giving me either something's not making sense to them, and also like what they're saying is not making sense to other people. So they're like recountering their story, or trying to revamp their story, or like adding more to it to make it seem like you the bad guy in some type of way. That's also what's giving me. And this could be someone who could have hurt you as well. I feel like for real, this could be an ex, or it's giving me ex, or somebody that it did not go well with. But I'm trying to get more information on this person. I feel like this is someone who you could have, like, I don't feel like this is for everybody, but for people in specific, the message that I'm getting right now is like, I feel like this person could have been somebody that you could have had like an on and off thing with. Y'all could have been connected to each other for a long time. It's giving me years. For some of y'all, a few months, but definitely giving me like it's giving me a scenario of like, y'all may come back, two people may come back together and try to start something up, and then a long period of time, like, y'all may start something up, then something happens to where y'all split, and then a long time, like, y'all go a long time without speaking, and then y'all come back to start something up again, then y'all, something happened again to where it gets broken, y'all break up again, and then a long period of time before y'all speak again, and then y'all come back together. It's giving me something like that, to give you better like, description of who this person can be. This person could be spiritual, or they could, if they're not spiritual, or it's giving me, they could like bring up their ancestors a lot, or some about, they may say something about their ancestors. I'm getting something about ancestral, ancestor something. Or they may speak about certain things. Like, this person may like to talk about like, may try to find a spiritual sense to everything. It's also is giving you like the deeper meaning behind everything. Like, this person could be very like deep. Like, you and this person could have had like very deep conversations as well, on adding on to like everything else I said. This person could have even known you when you was like younger, or it's also when y'all was like maybe y'all met when y'all was both like young or kids. And also it could give me, it's giving me maybe y'all upbringing was also similar or the same. Like it's a sense of like being able to relate to this person. Like it's a comfort there. And I'm seeing the Six of Cups. For some of y'all, this could even be somebody who may be your best friend. If so, y'all not. If this is not somebody that you're not connected to. This is somebody that you're connected to. Cause some of y'all may even. I feel like okay, and I was switching up to like a different group now. But some of y'all feel like this is somebody that you're not talking to. Then if for some of y'all, this could be somebody that you are talking to, and or you are in contact with. But they could like maybe it's a little. Maybe strained, if not strained, like it's long distance, like maybe I don't talk that much. Okay, I'm in a different scenario with this. I feel like they can feel I was picking up a little sense of worrying, but not really. I heard something about pressure. I know you feel. Like they could be worried about you in some type of way, especially if you like took a hit in some type of way, like maybe something in your life didn't go the way you wanted to. Maybe you could have got fired, maybe like lost, you could have lost something, experienced some type of loss, and however what it is. Like I don't know, again, like this person may do something to show their appreciation to you. What is like giving you a gift or surprise you in some type of way. I heard well thought out. If this is again like a best friend or somebody that you're like close to, you could have known this person for a long time as well. I feel like whoever this could have like some type of hidden feelings for you that you may know about. I just heard revisiting. I don't know, y'all could have, maybe you and this person could have dated before or tried to date or had some type of romantic encounter in some type of way. I don't know, I just feel like if you are in a relationship, I would just watch this person. Because I don't know. I feel like, because it's giving me something could happen to it. Like they may make your significant other feel a little like, I don't know if it's insecure or just like not secure when it comes to you and your significant other's relationship. And also take what resonate and do away with what don't. But yeah, or like make them feel like there's something more between y'all, or like something will have to be addressed. There can also be something that's hidden and maybe coming towards you as well. yeah, I don't feel like it's gonna be a big thing, because I feel like whatever it is, it's gonna get nipped in the bud. But it's definitely something that's brewing, that's probably gonna happen. Okay, and let me know. But yeah, so I feel like I got 2 different groups. Hopefully, feel free to go back within this reading if you need to, so it makes sense. But I feel like people who chose this pile is pretty, like, I feel like y'all able to tell like what resonate, or like be like, okay, this is not for me, I'm away from my message, and then okay, this is my message. So okay, all right, so let's see, is there anything else, Spirit? Okay, it's now it's bringing me back to like alignment. Make sure that you are aligning, keeping yourself aligned or connected. If you feel disconnected from yourself or unaligned, you can easily reshift your energy or get back into alignment. Some of y'all may be thinking about doing a detox or some type of cleanse, which would be great, or like cutting back from something, whether that's sugar, smoking. There could be exercising. There can be like breaking off or away from some type of addiction. A lot of y'all may have to do this for a job too, or just to also feel more comfortable, more sane within yourself, or more grounded. Okay, I'm using my Chakra Wisdom Oracle card deck to get extra messages, and then I'm gonna end these. Okay, alright, so we have the Quest card, and then we have Release. Ooh, it's definitely coming for like addictions, or either like not see release and not see request. These are 2 different paths, and also 2 different perspectives, or different ways of viewing or looking at something as well. But there's also 2 different like 2 different realities, and it's like choosing which one. In order to get what you want, you're gonna have to release something, because it's giving me in this one, you see like it's cloudy, or this is, let me look at it good if I'll just be saying shit. I mean, honestly, I don't know. No, okay. When I look at both of these, neither one of these are bad. Of course, we see the grass is grown or whatever. Beautiful. Looks great. And then you see here, there's water here. There's still a little bit of grass. These are still, they're not dead, you know. There's actually a little bit more here, but if you don't look at the picture good, it almost look like this is better than this, but really it's more here than it is here. You have water and you have grass. I don't know, like, and it just looks gloomy because of the blue surrounding it. I think there's a sense of like changing your perspective on something as well, to then may also make you feel aligned, like especially if you're going through something to where you may have experienced some type of loss, or maybe even yeah, some type of loss, whether it's a job, or there's also just like life not looking the way that you wanted to. It's giving me is like, I feel like something happened because it needed to, but it's something about Like, I feel like things ain't as bad as you think it is. Like, on both of these, neither one of these are bad. But it's also a quest card. Also giving two different paths as well. It's also giving me some about like being open-minded about something. It's going back to that whole message of like, I feel like there's gonna be some type of opportunity that may come to a good group of y'all to where opportunity is gonna be great. Like, you're gonna have more, but it just may not be exactly what you may have planned, but you're gonna get the result of what you want out of it anyway. Like, this give me like you're able to have the lifestyle that you want, but it may not have been like what you would have chose first. And I feel like you're gonna work hard for it too, but I feel like this direction or that path will give you more than what you would have got out of whatever you wanted to do if it was just up to you or you could have had your way. This was giving me a hope. I'm making sense. But I'm gonna end it right here. And of course we have the release card, which talks about also not holding on to like old habits or like doing something differently. Like, okay, I can't continue to do it this way. It's also giving me adapting. Or you may have to let someone go or cut someone off or something off in order to like also kind of like feel happy as well. Like, I don't know. But power one, I'm ending right here. Thank you so much for allowing me to read y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all reading. Please like, please subscribe, please comment down below and let me know if it resonated, or please feel free to come back to this video, let me know if it resonated, and I will see y'all. Peace. Hello, power two. So if you chose the Temperance card, you want that you're reading. Let's get to it. What's the spiritual and 3DT on here? Okay. So, a lot of things. Okay. So, first thing I got was, I heard Omarosa. I low-key want to Google her, but Omarosa, from what I know, is like a, I should say, I've seen her from like reality TV, where she's kind of pictured as like a bitch, mean, but like quick with her words. I don't know, I heard Connie. She also is a politician. I think she's a Republican, and a lot of people don't really agree with that because she's a black Republican, so she could be kind of controversial in a way, but in the same breath, like, she owns it. But a lot of people do view her as a bitch, but she is pretty like quick with comebacks. Like, you come for her, she's coming back. And now I'm thinking about when it's a clip going around with another reality face, New York, where they was like going back and forth. This is, if you ain't into reality TV, these are two people who like reality. Well, New York is, both of them are like kind of like new reality personalities, but they're both are very strong personalities. But her in New York, another strong personality, was also pretty good with comebacks. They end up getting to it, and I don't know why it's giving me like an argument like that. I don't know if y'all got into it with someone, or could have like squared out. I don't know why I'm here, squared out. What? can have kind of like every now and then you may exchange words with someone or something like that, or you may also, like, if maybe you may, I want to say, maybe a lot of people may not agree with you when it comes to like your standpoint of who you are, and I feel like they can be viewing you like the villain in some type of way, almost like how a lot of people view Omarosa. Some of y'all, it could be true, and for some of y'all it could be like a sense of being misunderstood, because it's giving me like people may view you as a bitch, or like also, and in the same breath may also even respect you in the same breath, like because it also give me again like people may view you as someone that stands their ground, or like you don't take no shit, but you also own who you are, and they can't help but to respect it. And if you feel attacked by someone, you definitely want to call them out, or vice versa. Also give me like speaking up for other people as well. And I almost feel like it's like they can't really, like, I don't really agree with this person, but I can't help but to respect them, because like, damn, you know. But in the same breath, it's giving me, in some aspects, I almost feel like they could be, some people could be viewing you accurately, like, oh, I don't know why they view this way, da da da. It don't even have to necessarily be like, oh, it could be in terms like maybe you are a black Republican or a white Republican, or it could be anything. It could literally be anything. It don't have to be with like politics. It can be with like religion. Like maybe you're spiritual, or maybe you may be a witch but you don't hide it. Or maybe you could be into anything that's considered taboo to other people. I'm trying to think of other things. You can be into polygamy. You could be into like, you could be an overly sexual person. It can literally be anything, because it is a collective reading, so it's gonna vary depending on who listen to this reading. But that's what I'm getting for y'all, and I'm feeling like yeah, I feel like in the same breath, like what you do or what you may represent could be misunderstood to certain people, because they don't necessarily know you. They just see, like, you may try to fit you in what they do know, like, you know what I'm saying, like just because one person fits with just because you may have a certain opinion that kind of like fits in with one group does not mean that you like think exactly like the entire group. Like, it's giving me like, you may say, oh, as an example, like you may be spiritual, but you may not think like the stereotypical new age person, you know, like like they call it new age. So like, or you may be Democratic or Republican, but you may not think like that like how they are thought to be, you know, stereotypically to think. It's giving me something like that. Yeah, it can even just be your race, like literally, like, I don't know, it can be like maybe you white, but your environment is mostly black or entirely black, or you're black and your environment is mostly white or entirely black, or this group or this environment that's coming up in this could be, yeah, could be what it's centered around. Like, it can literally be anything. It's just like, what the fuck. But yeah, but I'm definitely giving Omarosa vibes. I'm trying to see, what was the other thing? I heard something else too. Oh, I was getting something about like also people feeling like you could be self-conscious when it comes to certain things, even when you don't really have to be. Like, a lot of people may even view you as being perfect, but they feel like you could be either super hard on yourself or like self-conscious with things that you don't have to be self-conscious about. I also feel like what can be like, people may, a certain environment, people may hide how, like, they may not compliment you because they know how great that you are, and they kind of may even feed off of the fact that you don't quite see that, like, because they know that you're self-conscious about something, so they're not going to tell you, yeah, you're doing great, because in some way people may, it's like not really wanting you to notice your own potential as well, because I feel like this certain environment see how talented you are, how great or good at something that you are at, or something like that, or how big you can be within something. But it's giving me like, some people you may have a certain person that's over you that may give you bad advice on purpose, or may, like, just to sabotage you so you won't see your worth or your potential to its fullest extent. Or they may, like, or they can also feel like that you're coming out of feeling trapped in something as well. But especially if you feel like you was being mistreated in a way, and I feel like that's why you was being mistreated. I feel like people could see your potential and who you were before you could. But I do feel like people could talk about, like, you being self-conscious about things that you're actually good at, or like you don't have to be self-conscious in. Like, yeah, like, I feel like people be competing with you too. That's why, like, you may also be like, think I did good, but did I do good? Because ain't nobody compliment me, but they compliment this other person. Yes, you're doing great, or you did something good. People just jealous. But yeah, just have I feel like y'all may have a lot of haters. Also, it's giving me somebody could also be talking about how well spoken you are. I also feel like among the haters, a lot of people that admire you, it's a thing of like people who, like, also give me, people could have not liked you at first for whatever reason, now they starting to love you. It's something about being admirable. It can also be something surrounding your talents, but also just how the way that you present yourself to the public in some type of way. Some of y'all could be like social media influencers, or musicians, or actors, actresses, or whatever. You could do something creative. Don't have to be, or maybe you can just be a very creative person, period. Like, the way you present yourself to be can be very aesthetically pleasing. And also it's just something about like the way that you, yeah, it's something about like presentation. It can also be something you could announce something, or like kind of broadcasted something. If not that, like, it just be like something that you posted, like people are admiring it or talking about it. Especially if you are in a relationship, people could be talking about that, or discussing your love life in some type of way, or how maybe trying to figure out how you may operate within your love life. Maybe talking about whether or not you're loyal or not, or not necessarily loyal you are, but how you are in relationships. For maybe, like, it's giving me like maybe people that you could have dated could be gossiping about how you could have been in a relationship with them, or if they're not in your life, how you are as a person. Just like it's almost giving me like how this person interacted. It's giving me celebrity vibes. Like, people kind of almost like view you as a celebrity, because it's giving me like they see you, but they don't know, they only know what you show them. They don't know who you actually are. And I feel like that's kind of how you operate. Like, you could be like, I don't know, y'all could have also been through a lot, so you don't reveal too much out of just like kind of feeling like you have to move that way because of your experience. Like, maybe you could have experienced a lot of people kind of like taking advantage. Like, y'all could be very cool, dope people and very loving people like that, and I feel like maybe you could have dealt with a lot of people just like taking advantage of you, or using you, or kind of like not really appreciating you. So now you don't normally show people like that side of you so easily. This also is giving me, and I almost feel like people are trying to kind of discuss like, oh, wonder how, if this, like, are they the same person, are they different, or like how, what they're doing, what they like, kind of what do you do outside of a certain environment, or what, like, they feel like you up to something. Like, because they feel like you pop out with something but you don't tell nobody anything, so they're just like, well, what are they up to now? I guess we'll find out when they post something else. It's giving me something like that, like, you never know. Like, I feel like y'all life could also be progressing. You may not feel like that, but like, you may pop, like, maybe you may be known for someone who's had a lot of jobs or had a lot of opportunities that come to them, or you may just dibble and dabble and do a lot of different things. You can also be very multi-talented as well, so they may not know what to expect from you. Also giving me like, you may have not gotten like, maybe a certain environment may not have made it easy for you to gain opportunities within that environment, so they may know or notice that you use other routes to get what you want. And they can also kind of like be discussed, like, it can be any day now, like, this person may go viral, or like, I don't know, it's giving me kind of wondering, what are you up to? Because maybe no one knows what you're up to, but they know what their group is up to. Nobody knows your business, so they speculating, what are they up to, what are they doing, oh my god, stuff like that. I don't know, it's giving me that. It's also giving me reminiscing. Somebody could be reminiscing about you. Somebody, if you dated someone within a certain group, that could be, or you dated someone that could be reminiscing about like y'all love life, y'all sex life, or also, I don't know if they're discussing this. I don't feel like they're discussing this, but I almost feel like they're thinking about this. Somebody could be trying to fight the feeling of like approaching you or trying to start things up with you. They could possibly be missing you. But it's definitely giving me, they could be missing you, your energy, and also you sexually, or just thinking about you sexually. I feel like they may be discussing you to other people, not necessarily in a sexual way, but maybe people could ask them questions. But it's also giving me, they may try to avoid conversations about you, because it's also giving me like, this person, people in this person know that you like great to this person, is just a good person. It's also is giving me, so I don't know, it's also giving me like, this person kind of like want to avoid the fact like, damn, how to's the one that got away. I don't know, it's something like that. Or this is not a romantic thing, this also could be a friendship thing as well. This is friendship. This person, I feel like this person don't even hide that they like miss you, or that they fucked up, or they the reason why you're not in their life. They could probably discuss you, or even talk about things that you told them. It's also giving me like, maybe you could have warned this person about something and they didn't listen to you. Like, you could have told them, girl, that eye is hot, and they put their hand on that eye anyway. It's giving me something like that, and they can probably, I feel like they could be discussing that with other people. Discussing also your intuition. Y'all can have a very strong intuition or be very spiritual. They can be discussing like, they feel like you magical in some type of way, or like you are very intuitive, or something about like, they feel like somebody could be discussing how gifted you actually are, or like you saw something before it happened, or how like, if you like, also discussing like, I'm getting assignments like, y'all really need to trust yourself, because it's like somebody really is like, I don't know how, like, I don't know if it was something that you could have warned them about, or like also almost like like maybe you could have kind of told this person what was gonna happen, or what happened, or what's actually going on, or maybe you put the pieces to something. Like, you could have felt like something was off, and you can be like dead on point about something. It can even be someone's secrets. Like, maybe you couldn't have, you didn't have proof, but like your intuition was telling you this is how it is. And I feel like it's exactly like that, and this person's kind of like blown away, because they're like, power 2 is magical. Like, they didn't even have like proof, but they like, their intuition was telling them like something is off when it comes to this, and I did not listen to them. Or like, I don't know, they're impressed, I would say that. And they can also be discussing this with someone, if not like a group of people, or a certain group of people, which can also be kind of like having some people feel some type of way about you. Like, they respect you, And it's, I don't know if it's scared. I'm not feeling scared of you, because it's also giving me like, not scared of you, but intimidated by you. Some people may be intimidated by you and also kind of hating on you in the same breath, but in the same sense, they kind of admire you or respect you in the same breath, because they know like Pile 2 probably beat my ass, or Pile 2 gonna have like them comebacks I cannot recover from, or they're gonna hurt my feelings. That's also what's giving me. But yeah, y'all, I don't want to forget the fact that y'all did choose the Temperance card. And Temperance can talk about feeling things being in balance, or things not being in balance, or not, also doing things in moderation, or like things happening over time, or things possibly kind of being on a standstill, like being still. I feel like with that, because I remember when I was pulling these cards, trying to shuffle, when I was shuffling them, I was like, should it be upright or reverse, upright or reverse? It really could go either way, because I feel like it's giving me the group of people that could have been discussing y'all one way, they could have thought of you one way, and now they starting to think of you another way, because I almost feel like truth, some type of truth is coming out, and it's due to like somebody has been discussing you, or like people also kind of been reanalyzing you and been noticing like, oh, this person, if somebody could have made some like use the bad guy, or maybe you could have just, people viewing you for face value, they put their own biases, they could have stereotyped you, view you a certain way, and just assume like this is the bad guy, because they look like they're the bad guy. So now I feel like these people are starting to view you in a more positive light, or more of like who you actually are, and not what they could have thought just from seeing it, or what it could have looked like. You know, it's giving me like, people don't quite understand what they're seeing. They only can make sense of it from what they know of, what they know of from what possibly they could have read, or possibly from what they could have saw on TV. You know, this was giving me like, you know, like like what we discussed in the beginning, like things that could be considered taboo. You know, was being a witch, or believing in something that's completely different from what I'm used to. That's not my experience, you know. So this also is giving me like people misjudging and realizing like, oh, I misjudged Pile 2. It's really like this. Oh, they're wow, and it's from like other people experiencing you. And yeah, that's what I'm getting here. And I feel like y'all would know what environment I'm talking about, or what specific people I'm talking about, or whether this is family. For some of y'all, this could be family, this could be a work environment, this could be school, this could be anything. I feel like y'all would know. And if you feel like you need to rewatch this Pile to kind of like get a feel, meditate on it, however way, I feel like you probably know who this is. And if this is not his name, maybe you need to choose another Pile. But yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. But Pile 2, thank you so much for allowing me to read y'all. I will see y'all next Pile or next reading. Mwah. If you enjoyed this, or if it resonated, please let me know. Please like and please subscribe if you enjoyed the vibe, and I will see y'all next video. Mwah. Peace. Alright, Pile 3, if y'all chose the 7 of Swords, you went to Pile. So when I was first tapping into your energy, I was picking up on like anxiety, like feeling anxiety, or like kind of like, is it just like kind of like struggling to trust yourself? If it's not just anxiety, it can be struggling to trust yourself, paranoia, or anxiety. Yeah, I did choose the 7 of Swords. Intuition definitely coming through. It's a need for y'all to trust yourself on something. I don't know, it can be also like just on whether or not this can also, okay, two different things just came through. This can be in terms of like, maybe there can be someone, you may feel like somebody is betraying you. This could also be someone who like constantly lies to you. They could have, maybe you could have already experienced the betrayal from them, or like you found something that kind of like leads, that kind of adds up, like, oh, this person is definitely doing this. It can be cheating, it can be lying, it can be anything. It's giving me actual proof, or not just proof, but like you could have caught this person in the lie already, or you could have already, they could have already betrayed you. Like it's constantly, something that's constantly happening, and it's like maybe you could be struggling whether or not you should leave them or not, or whether or not you should let this go, or whether or not you should move on. And if it's not just that, it's also giving me, this could be with a job. A job can be, you may have a boss or a manager, or just some company or whatever could be lying to you. Like they may tell you something just to keep you, they don't really keep their word. They may do things to sabotage you. They may also try to sabotage opportunities with other jobs. Like maybe you tried to apply for other jobs, and when they call your work, they may say things like, this may even be a job that you left. They may say things to kind of like sabotage you getting another job. Or it's some about, this also can be, it's not giving a chance. This also can be just being treated unfairly in a certain workspace or workplace. It could be experiencing discrimination of some sort, or this also could be in school. This can, however way it resonates, but there's like a thing to where you may want to take a certain action towards against whatever this is, whether it is to let it go, push the issue. This could be in terms of speaking out. It could be in terms of suing whoever this is as well. But I don't know if I feel that strongly. And if it's not that, it can be letting something go, cutting something off, quitting the job, moving to another job, completely letting it go. It's something like that. But it's giving me, if you feel like something is off, or someone is like using you, or lying to you, or manipulating you, or something is not, you do not feel good in this, you feel drained, like you can't do nothing but like kind of like feel like empty, like I don't know, useless, or like someone's making you feel like something that you're not doing is not enough. Definitely this is your confirmation. It is happening. Maybe being gaslit as well. This is confirmation. It is happening. You need to cut it off. Okay. Spirits. What cards will we use for this? Please. Some of y'all could be 23. Because as seen this, not seen this, as some of y'all may need to sing, especially in regards to this, to help you receive clarity on your next move as well. But as I give this reading, Cleo Sol 23 is pointing. Some of y'all could be 23, some of y'all could be 32. Some about the number 5. Maybe you could have been somewhere for 5 years, 2-3 years, 2-3 months, 5 months. Send intention to connect power 3. Give me more information on this. What's the current tea and gossip on power 3? This place or environment, a person could be gossiping about you to other people, or could be concerned about you possibly finding something out, or leaking some type of information, or if not about you leaking some type of information, somebody else leaking some type of information, or you leaking some type of information, or like pressing the issue towards something. That's also what could be being discussed, especially if you about you. If you have been experiencing some type of like your eye jumping or something, this could be what it's connected to, or like your eye twitching, or some about your leg or thigh or something like that, like some type of like body sensation. I feel like this is where the energy is coming from. I don't know. I feel like you got something. Is like your spirit is trying to warn you about something. Whether it's dodging something or also getting your lick back in some type of way, especially if like a place or person took advantage of you. Spirit, send attention to connect pile 3. What's the current team gossip on pile 3? Spiritual entity. Spirit. Oh, damn, bro. That I don't think y'all saw that card. That card, like, it fell out, and it fell out like facing, like, this the trickery card. It fell out just like this, and it's perfectly centered and everything. Trickery. Definitely something is not right, or something. There's probably could be more to a situation than you know of. Despondence is definitely like also this. I feel like this also can be confirmation of being gaslit, or like also a person or a work environment making you feel like it could have been chaotic, or like confusion. Like there's like, I thought you said it was yellow, now it's white. That's the energy that's giving me, like catching people in their lives, and it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, Spirit. But somebody needing proof for something. You don't have to. You want to press the issue, you're gonna need proof, or yeah. We have grief. That could be who this is, could be experiencing some type of loss. This also could be this person. I feel like they can be experiencing some type of loss or grief or something like that. Maybe somebody died within their family, or some place, organization is going down, and they could possibly be trying to hide this from the people that still work there, or something like that. Spirit, send intention to connect with people who chose pile 3. If pile 3 press the issue, or let this person go, or cut this person off, or press the issue, what will be the result for pile 3? Send intention to connect with people who chose pile 3. What will be the result for pile 3 if they press the issue on this, or got they laid back some type of way? Okay. So we got the expansion card to come out, and we also had the gossip card to come out. We got the passion card. We have the self-worth card. Bro, I mentioned self-worth. Okay. I feel like whatever way you decide to handle this was in terms of letting it go, cutting it off, or pressing the issue. Some of y'all could already let this go. It's something about, if you chose this pile, it could be about pressing the issue. If you already let it go. If you haven't let this go, you still connected to this, or it's still affecting you, definitely a need for you to press the issue, or let it go, or cut this off, or cut this person off, or quit this job, or have a way of all of the above. What will happen if you was to press the issue or let this go? We have expansion, we have gossip, we have passion, and we have self-worth. But expansion could be a payout, receiving money, or receiving what you was owed in the first place, and even more. Then we have gossip. People are gonna be mad about this for sure. Or you may have like heard speculation, or like people trying to make shit up about you to kind of like discredit whatever evidence that you may have on them. And then we have passion, we have self-worth. I feel like within this you may find yourself within this. A sense of yourself that you never knew existed. I don't know, it's giving me some like, some about you possibly find for something or find for yourself, renew something in you, or makes you discover something about yourself. Or yeah, and this can also vary depending on, this may resonate differently depending on who watch this pile. What it is you discovering, like you may have a passion for something, or also feeling like empowered in a way as well. This is also like really feel like I have my, like it's giving me like feeling on top of the railway because you, in a way, because you was able to defend yourself. Also something about defending yourself, or something about being defended as well. I feel like if you took action on something, you would kind of, I feel like you're gonna win it, or something's gonna pay off, or you're gonna experience some type of payout or something. But I definitely feel like it, like something good is gonna come out of it, more than what you, more than just money, but just like on a sense of self, or like add on to just your experience in life. But how 3 is anything else? So because I gotta go to work in like an hour, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Thank you so much for allowing me to read y'all. I hope this was helpful. I hope this helped y'all in some type of way. If it resonated, please let me know. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, please comment down below, and I'll see y'all next panel or another video. Thank you so much for allowing me to read y'all, and I will see y'all.